Mai Ling had a strange dream on a rainy night when she was 13 years old. In the dream, there are adoring boys, twisted desires, and red energy gushing out of the mountains. When she woke up in the morning, she found herself transformed into a giant red panda, covered with red hair and emitting a strange smell. Frightened, ashamed, overwhelmed, afraid to show people, even to their parents. Isn't this the real reaction of a teenage girl when she has a menarche? First menstruation, a moment full of embarrassment, uneasiness and panic, is given a magical brain hole in this anime. Mai Ling's mother took out a scroll from the ancestral hall and told the mysterious connection between their family and the red panda, a female ancestor transformed into a huge red panda in order to protect her children in the war. And later this ability was carved into the bloodline, and mother and daughter passed it on. Girls will release the red pandas in their bodies when they are young, and only by controlling their emotions and desires can they change back into human form. In many cultures, menstrual blood is seen as filthy and cursed. In some villages in Indonesia, women are required to move into menstrual huts to self-isolate during menstruation and cannot touch male members of the family and food, so as not to bring disease and disaster. In other villages, menstruation is seen as the source of strenuous diseases, and locals believe that snapping during menstruation causes men's blood to coagulate, and some women even use this to cast black magic, to punish unfaithful male partners. In other cultures, menstruation is a pure force unique to women. In the Indian villages of California, menstruation is seen as the pinnacle of women's power. Menstruating women should not be burdened by housework and the opposite sex. They will go to the sacred moontime pond together to bathe and pray, dance and meditate under the moon, think about the meaning of life and accumulate their spiritual energy. Women in a village will even talk to the moonlight to achieve the menstrual synchronization of everyone coming to the aunt. Even before the advent of modern civilization and feminist thought, menstruation was not always associated with dirtiness and shame. It could be a woman's white magic, a source of strength, purifying you on behalf of the moon. It wants to tell more than just menstruation and menarche, but the mental process that comes with menarche and the mental journey that a young girl will go through when she grows into a woman. They need to judge whether the lusts and emotions that belong to women alone are power or trouble. They need to make a decision about hiding, suppressing, and domesticating the femininity that has emerged. The ancestors of the war relied on the power of the panda to protect the clan, and her descendants chose to seal the pandas with the risk of getting out of control in the stable and prosperous new world, becoming a good wife and mother, and a perfect woman. The story uses a somewhat absurd, symbolic story to tell girls that you can choose to hide and seal, but you can also choose to believe in white magic and accept and embrace the red panda in your body.